Hello everyone, you're watching Purposeblack Media. I'm Henry Lafkada with the latest edition. We will start off with the headline. Purposeblack Ethiopia announced that the auction of Tower Shareholder Model project is related to the payment system. Purposeblack ETH announced that the share of Kagabero franchise model will remain open to banks. We will continue with the first news. Purposeblack Ethiopia announced that the share of Kagabero franchise model will remain open to banks. In the discussion forum organized for the fourth round, the CEO of Purposeblack ETH, Dr. Fissa Ashatu, announced that Kagabero cluster franchise model offered by Purposeblack Ethiopia under Kagabero commercial farm cluster development will remain open to banks. Purposeblack Media has more. In the discussion forum organized for the fourth round, the CEO of Purposeblack ETH, Dr. Fissa Ashatu, announced that Kagabero cluster franchise model offered by Purposeblack ETH under Kagabero commercial farm cluster development will remain open to banks. The chief executive said that the money collected from Kagabero cluster franchise share will be used for agricultural activities and the development of Kagabero commercial farm cluster. For example, he said that the farmers will be provided with tractors, based seed, chemicals, and other agricultural inputs. He added that 50% of the profit from Kagabero cluster franchise will be given to the stakeholders who bought the share. Kagabero cluster. First, we opened it to the bank, and then eventually we will open it to the public. Dr. Fissa, who explained about the benefit of those who invest in Kagabero cluster franchise share, remind them that they will also be Purposeblack ETH shareholders. Dr. Fissa Ashatu explained that there are 4 different options for the banks that are included in Kagabero agricultural financing cluster platform to become a member. He said that the first is observing members, or those who attend every meeting and give comments, and the second is financing member, or those who facilitate and provide loans to Kagabero agricultural financing cluster platform, and the third is for those which the company is included in a model called Kagabero Agricultural Franchise Model, and the fourth is the combined one for the financing member and for the investing members. There are 4 types of memberships: observing member, financing member, investing member, and both financing and investing member. Therefore, according to the desire of the banks, they can choose the one they want and become a member. Finally, he pointed out that the purpose of Kagabero Agricultural Financing Cluster Platform is broad, and by making farmers work in a coordinating manner, their productivity will increase. The objective is broad. It is to mobilize farmers and to provide services to farmers, like providing. Purposeblack Ethiopia announced that the auction of Tower Shareholder Model project is related to the payment system. Dr. Fissa Ashatu, who spoke to Purposeblack Media, explained that the auction will be mainly based on the payment system and added that the winners of the auction will be the ones who completed the full payment first. Purposeblack Media has the story. It is to be remembered that Kagabero Tower was announced by Purposeblack ETH in a press conference given to various local medias at the company head office. It will be recalled that the CEO of Purposeblack ETH, Dr. Fissa Ashatu, announced that the share sale of the project will be auctioned. Dr. Fissa Ashatu announced that the 115-floor tower planned to be built by Purposeblack ETH at a cost of 60 billion birr will be auctioned. At the tower, which will be built as an international farmers appreciation tower, the chief executive stated that the company will give a 4-bedroom apartment for the company's shareholder who will invest 35 million birr, and 450 square meter penthouse for individuals who will invest 55 million birr. Dr. Fissa Ashatu explained that the auction will be mainly based on the payment system, and the winners of the auction will be the ones who completed the full payment first. Essentially, people bid on the payment system. Purposeblack will not start this tower if it does not raise the full amount of money. It will abandon the project and look for another financing options. So what we have done is a 1-month auction. What we have prepared is to make sure that we can do this project in that time. And in this process, if we don't collect the money fully, we won't start the work. It means that we will give priority to the person who pays in advance, and will give priority to the person who says that they will pay the full amount.
በምን ያህል ጊዜ ከፍላለሁ በሚለው ላይ ሰው ይጫረታል ማለት ነው።
Dr. Fisaha reminded that Purposeblack ETH is working to change the agricultural system of the country by organizing farmers in all parts of the country into clusters so that they can produce product throughout the year through Kagabera Integrated Extension Program that is started to make 1 million farmers the owner of the company. He added that one of the main reasons for starting the TSM project is to provide the necessary financial support for the success of the activities carried out by the Kagabere Integrated Extension Program. To the questions we raised to the CEO whether Purposeblack ETH is fully involved in the real estate business, he said that the company is not into the real estate business, and he explained that the company has planned to reinvest the profit from TSM project, which is started by Purposeblack in a different way from similar organizations in the field in Ethiopia. He stated that Purposeblack ETH is a large company that plans to implement large projects at once, and that the main reason for starting Kagabere Tower project, which has many advantage for shareholders, is that the company aims to achieve results in short period of time without facing any shortage of capital. Finally, the Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Fisaha Ashatu, called on all Ethiopians from all over the world to invest in Kagabere Tower, which is one of the largest tower in our country, Africa, and the whole world, to help the company's effort to reach millions of citizens and to ensure their benefits. Finally, what I want to convey is that this is a great historical opportunity, and it is the first model in Ethiopia. It is a model that no one has tried before. The impact is not easy for the investors. I'm conveying my message to everyone that this opportunity should not be missed. It's a great opportunity for the diaspora's community. The auction will only last for 1 month, and the auction will be opened on May 11 in the presence of all the bidders. Therefore, it is known that whether this project will continue or not. In this process, the bidders must submit the document in which they bought the bid and paid 1,000 birr. They must fill out the required form in full, and the payment for the 1% must be attached. And if it's purchased by a company, it must prepare a photocopy of the business license of the company and a photo of the seal. Apart from that, they are required to submit it in a sealed envelope at Purposeblack ETH head office, and Purposeblack is working closely with banks to do this. We will soon announce what we are doing for the communities, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so don't miss it. Ethiopian Commodity Exchange provide training to senior officials of Purposeblack Ethiopia. The training was given by Mr. Netzanet Tesfaye, Corporate Communication Director of Ethiopia Commodity Exchange, regarding the importance of communication in companies. Purposeblack Media has the detail. Ethiopian Commodity Exchange provided training to Purposeblack ETH senior officials regarding the importance of communication in a company. The training was provided by Mr. Netzanet Tesfaye, Corporate Communication Director of Ethiopian Commodity Exchange, to senior officials of Purposeblack ETH at the company head office main meeting hall. Mr. Netzanet Tesfaye started the training by presenting about the works and the activities that the Ethiopian Commodity Exchange is doing. The training mainly focused on how effective communication is essential in cooperation. He shared the strategies of Ethiopian Commodity Exchange regarding communication and answered the question raised by the participants. Dr. Fisaha Ashatu, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, expressed his gratitude to Mr. Netzanet Tesfaye for providing such kind of training and for presenting how communication is critical in companies, especially in business sectors. Finally, the training was concluded with Dr. Fisaha, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, giving certificate and award of recognition to Mr. Netzanet Tesfaye. Mr. Netzanet Tesfaye, Corporate Communication Director of Ethiopian Commodity Exchange, who spoke to Purposeblack Media, explained about the company which he represents, and he stated that the Ethiopian Commodity Exchange is an organization established 15 years ago by the government of Ethiopia to establish modern trading system for agricultural commodities.
Ethiopia Commodity Exchange, established before 15 years by Ethiopian government. It's a government entity, but its business objective and the duties and the responsibilities given by the proclamation set by the House of People, the representative of Ethiopia, directly linked to find and establish modern trading system for agricultural commodities.
By establishing a well-structured, accountable marketing system, he said that the Ethiopian Commodity Exchange enabled farmers to become beneficiaries from the marketing system.
ECX, by establishing well-structured, accountable marketing system, we enable farmers to become beneficiary from this marketing system. Now we establish more than 25 warehouses all over the country. 25 branches, they are very accessible for farmers. Only they drive in average 100 kilometers to reach to warehouses. They bring their commodities, we store it in our warehouse, we take sample from the commodity, and we make the grading. Therefore, we have full-fledged warehouses and branches in 25 locations.
Mr. Netzanet Tesfaye, who also gave training to Purposeblack ETH senior officials regarding the importance of communication in a company, stated that everyone should use communication as an instrument in order to succeed.
Without communication, there is no leadership. Any leader at any level, without using and professionally, prudently implement or communication as a medium, as an instrument, no one can be succeed in their strategy or in their plan.
He added that by understanding the necessity of communication, organizations should design communication strategies which can help the implementation and the success of the company's strategy.
In an organization like Purposeblack, everybody is responsible for the organizational communication, starting from the CEO of the organization to staffs, not only them, shareholders of the organization. If we understand the necessity of communication at this level, we have to design communication strategy to the organization which can help the implementation and the success of the company's, the organization strategy. Without communication strategy, the organization strategy cannot be succeeded. Therefore, the senior management has to give serious attention to the communication department.
Mr. Netzanet explained that regarding communication in the business sector, they are using integrated marketing communication. Finally, he announced that such kinds of training should strengthen, and training like this will continue to create common understanding and also to share experience with Purposeblack ETH.
It is promising, especially in the business sector. Of course, they are using integrated marketing communication. We are observing that PR heads, they are giving a press conference, press statement in the media on behalf of their private media. Now, private companies, they are outsourcing their communication department. They assign 1 or 2% in their organization, but they outsource. It is one of the methods. It is international accepted method. It gives more job opportunities to the profession also. Therefore, it is promising. Not we have to create understanding, common understanding among communication department and the management. Therefore, in the future, we'll work together. It is not that much a big deal. We are very happy for their recognition. Also, as we did to other organizations, on sharing experience, we'll do the same to the Purposeblack. Even we'll invite them any training programs my office is organizing, and we have communication association. When they organize any event, training programs, we'll also invite their communication team to grasp knowledge and skill, even best experience from other organizations.
Thank you for staying with us. Till next week news, I'm Hermel Lefka.